Hello everyone, Neorashi here. Today I'm going to make something a little different than I usually do. It's not going to be a top 10, it's not going to be a tier list. It's going to be a list of 10 series, mostly anime, where I think uh, where my favorite character and the one who I believe has the best design are different. Most of the time, Uh, my favorite character tends to be also the one with the best design, for the most part. I mean, like if you were to ask me who would be my favorite character and favorite design character for not a place for the universe, but is the Order Rabbit, it would 100% be Maya. She's my favorite anime character of all time. Uh, but she's also uh, one of the best looking character in that series. So for uh, each entry, um, I will show two character. The one that I think is the one on this side of the screen. You'll see who my favorite character is from the series I will say. And on the other side, you'll see who I think actually looks the best. So I'm just gonna put this right here. And this is purely my opinion. Feel free to disagree. I actually encourage discussion. If you think, if you have a different opinion than mine, actually feel free and I welcome the disagreement because that's the beauty of having opinions. So there is no order in which I'm gonna do these. I wanted to do them the series in alphabetical order, but I decided not to. Although the first series that I'm gonna list is starting with an A. So let's start. My first, the first series I'm gonna talk about for this topic is A Place Further in the Universe, and this one is actually kind of hard because I do like all four main character almost equally, but there is one that do take the spot, but like it's a very small margin, and that that character would be Inata. Inata is my favorite character of A Place Further in the Universe. But there is one character that I think looks better without being my favorite character of that series, and that would be Yuzuki. Yuzuki is one of my favorite. Well, she's actually probably tied for second place with Kimari, but in terms of design, she's by a small margin my favorite. Next is a series that I don't talk very often about. It's Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater, and my favorite character would be Yuki. Mostly for her general laid-back attitude, which I love. But in terms of design, I'm gonna have to go with Ina. Definitely, I love that like not really ponytail, but like that little thing with her hair here and snaggle teeth always add cuteness to the characters. Next is you saw my cat jump and I just get up and he jumps back down immediately. Anyway, so yeah, the next is gonna be my clue is no. Sorry. Uh, I wanted to pick him up. I wanted to pick him up and just hold him while I record. So yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, my clueless first friend. My favorite character of my clueless first friend would be Yukiko Takada, who is the big sister of the male main protagonist, Taiyo Takada, and the character who I find has the best design is by a very small margin, because all the characters, both male and females, are pretty cute in that series. It would be Tsumugi Sone, which is the character you can see here. Uh, these screenshots are kind of hard to get, because the reason why I went with these instead of anime screenshots is because Yukiko does appear in the anime, but Tsumugi Sone does not, because she only starts appearing in volume 9, and the anime only covers the first 5 volumes and the first like quarter of volume 6. Alright, so next series I'm going to talk about is Encouragement of Climb, and my favorite character is by a fair margin Aoi. I love her general attitude. I like how she's kind of shy, but at the same time not. But in terms of design, my favorite character is by far Hinata. So that's a lot of Ina in this series. That's the third Ina I talk about, and the second Hinata. But yeah, for some reason, Hinata in anime tends to be either my favorite character or the character I think is the best looking. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the other two main characters, Kokona and Kaede, I believe. God, I forgot their name. In terms of design, although all 4 characters are great, but these two are my 2 favorite characters. But yeah, Aoi is my favorite character, and Hinata is the character I think looks the best. Next series is gonna be Gamers, another series that I don't really talk much about. And my favorite character is Chiaki Oshinomori. And she feels she's really relatable. I think that's why she's my favorite character in general. But anyone who likes this series or know about the series probably won't be surprised with who I think looks the best, and it's obviously Karen Tendo. I mean, she's just so freaking cute, but I do like, personality-wise, I do like Chiaki a little bit more. Next is probably going to be the most controversial thing I will ever talk about, I will ever say here, because my next series is Kaguya-sama Love is War. And you'll see why it's going to be a very controversial choice, because my favorite character is the titular character, Kaguya. But I'll let you about 3 seconds to figure out who is the character I think looks the best. You can either wait the 3 seconds I'm gonna let you, or just pause the video. And that character is none other than Yu Ishigami. I am not kidding. Yu Ishigami is, in terms of design, my favorite character of the series. And actually, in the first in the first 8 volumes, he was actually my favorite character, but stuff happened in volume 9 through 15, and it made me like him a little less. But he's still like my second favorite character, while Kaguya became my favorite character back then. But yeah, this is one of their rare, and not the only, but one of their rare situation in which I actually think the guys look better. I actually like Miyuki Shirogane quite a bit as well in terms of design. So yeah. And this is the only guy, spoiler alert, this is going to be the only guy you'll see on this this video. Next is my good old favorite series of all time, Laid Back Camp. And Rinshima is, well, I had to make a choice, because actually there's a two-way tie favorite character in this one. Rin and Nadeshiko are both tied for my favorite character, but I decided to go with Rin. And my favorite, the character I think looks the best is, again, probably something you'll be surprised, or maybe not. But I think Shiaki is the best looking character in this series. Maybe not the screenshot. This is a screenshot. These are two screenshots I took for Anime Planet when I watched season 3 of Late Back Camp, and I know there are better pics of those, but these are the best I could take for Anime Planet. We have certain guidelines, and these are the best I found that follow these guidelines. But yeah, in general, Shiaki looks better, I think, even though she's not my favorite character. She's actually my third favorite character overall. All right, next is my second favorite series of all time, Non Non Beauty, and this is probably another series that will surprise you, although no one who knows me would be surprised to learn that Otaru is my favorite character of the series. But there is one character that I think looks a little better for multiple reasons. First is the style, and second is the reason that I don't think, I don't think it would be appropriate to talk about. But there's a reason why I think that Natsumi looks better than. Well, there's multiple reasons why I think Natsumi looks better than Otaru. But in general, I love shy girls, and that's why Otaru is my favorite character. But the general design, especially I really like Natsumi's hair. I like Natsumi's face, and I don't know if you can count it as part of the design, but in the anime I also prefer Natsumi's voice. That weird reason. And for those, when I said it would be inappropriate to talk about the other reason why I prefer Natsumi, just read volume 2 or watch episode 5 of season 1. You'll see why I prefer, why I'm not super fond of Otaru's design, even though she's my favorite character. So there's 2 series left, and the 9th series is the series that made me get back into anime. My girlfriend is Shobitch, and my favorite character is the titular girlfriend, Akiho. But I have a there's like 2 characters that I have a better design in my opinion, but the grand winner is Shizuku. I'm gonna be honest with you. For this one, I actually watched the dub. I didn't watch I watched the sub for the first episode, but for the rest, I watched the dub because it came with my English, with my Blu-ray. And it's another case of where the voice actress is also a reason why I like it. I like one better. I mean, overall, I do like Shizuku's design better overall. But I did like her voice actress better than the one who played Akio. Last series is going to be Super Cub, and my favorite is, unsurprisingly, I think she's a favorite character of most people who like this series, but Koguma is my favorite character. But the character that I think looks the best, if you've been paying attention to this up to this point, my choice will probably not surprise you, but she is my favorite character in terms of design. Again, they're actually pretty similar in design when I take a second look at those 2 picks. But I think like they have similar design, but I think that she is she's kind of a cuter in terms of design. She's kind of a cuter version of Koguma, which is the reason why I like she is designed better. But Koguma is definitely a very likable character. Well, she becomes one. At first, I didn't like her all that much in the first 3 episodes maybe, No, the first two episodes. The first two episodes she wasn't all that great, but starting episode 3 she was amazing, and she was just cute from the moment she was introduced in like episode 6 or 7. So yeah, that's all the character that I personally like more. Character that I prefer. Let me rephrase that. So these were the 10 series. These are not the only 10 series, but these were 10 series where I think my favorite character and the character that has the best design is not the same. Do you have any? If you have any other series that you feel like that, feel free to mention it in the comment. Maybe I'm gonna do this with another 10 series at some point. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.